Just another quick little video because I'm gonna start practicing on just without my shoes here. It's gonna be a little while because I haven't conditioned these other than just the bone. I usually do a lot of this, and my back. So I seen some videos where it was like, what was it? Kung Fu, karate, and taekwondo, and it was split up through the video to show what each one did. And taekwondo did a lot of kicking. So now I already know everything I need to know for hands, movement, and block and all that stuff. I can get into that later. Now I'm gonna start conditioning my legs just as rapid as I can with my punches, you know. I know all that movement. Now I need to start training with this. So I'm getting the hang of it. Of course, right here it stings a little because I haven't been working on this, but I was getting the hang of it. So I guess you get the point. It still kind of stings, but the more I condition it, the better I'll get at it. And of course, all this turning and torquing over and over and over, that works out that whole side, you know. Eventually this will be super flat. I'm gonna try to get all this like really super tight. I just gotta be more repetitive on it. And I've seen dudes, excuse me, I've seen dudes in the video where, like, you know, like here's their feet, and they're like, bah, 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 bah. And it's just the way they kick. There was like an elastic band where someone was pulling the guy, and he was boom, 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 but real fast, and it looked real cool. Or he was like, bah, 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 right? So eventually, I want to get it there to where I have that rhythm, where I can do that very accurately. But right now, it's just mainly having to go through the conditioning of this to where it doesn't hurt. I feel like there's a blister here, but there's not. It's just it's a popped nerve. You know, kind of like if you hit your finger and you have a nerve that comes out and it really fucking hurts. That's what's going on right here. So. Fucking bitch. Trying to get the lineup for this. This side I'm more used to. Everything with the right. I mean, I could do the left here, or even here. But it's just getting this right so I can hit this correctly. A lot of fucking work. I'll get there though. It's just with enough repetition. Of course, this side's going to be more accurate than my left, but I just got to practice this more. And I'm not used to this conditioning, so I'll be more out of breath because I'm using a lot more here than up here. Up here, I know how to maintain that breathing. Versus, I don't really know so much of the breathing here, but I have to practice, you know. Whew. Fucking stings. There we go. So anyways, that's just a quick little video. I wanted to throw up. Just let you know what I'm going to be practicing on. And the more I do it, the better my lungs will get. I'm going to try to figure out a way to really strengthen the lungs to the point where, like, let's just say, even though it probably shouldn't be like that, but like I said, I work on other conditionings too, as well as hurting the body, which would be like alcohol. So I'm poisoning the body, and then cigarettes, right? So there's been times where, like, I stopped that for a long time and I really clean up, like my body's totally empty, not full of toxins or anything. Lungs are cleared, right? And I'm real strong cardiovascularly wise and everything. But also, I want to learn to really open this up, you know, like really strain on it, like, and then like power it up. Because I've seen some Shaolin dude, that Mr. Shahan Lee guy, where he practices the breathing a lot, where versus me going that's all the air I can get, right? Now him, I seen him in a video where he was breathing in like, and he didn't even do it slowly, like he did it like where he's like, he kept going like for a very long time. So his lungs were like expanded the fuck, like he can really breathe in a lot of air, right? So I don't know if there's more to the lungs than what they say nowadays. Maybe there's extra openings there. Maybe there's like caps or something. Like maybe there's like folds, you know, where like you're breathing one set and there might be a possible second set and then a third set and then a fourth set, you know, because who knows, some people can go underwater for a very fucking long time, and you're, you know, like I've heard of people back in the day between 22 minutes to 30 minutes under the water. I don't really know if that's necessarily true, but I mean, it could be possible versus the video I saw and how much he was able to intake and get all that breath in there. It could just be, I don't know, maybe just some type of practice that he's been doing. But I want to learn more about the body and what it can do and how many thresholds you can go past, because he talks about thresholds, which means, you know, you go further and beyond your physicality, your mind and all that, and you're able to like really open up a lot more. So I want to open up everything. I want to open up, you know, the lungs, the abs, the muscle, the strength on hitting brick, the leg, the conditioning, just everything of the body. Like, there's that one teaching where Bruce Lee had said that in a particular, I forget what he was noting, but he said something in the interview where he's like, well, if you're going to do that, he said, you better work out your whole body, my friend. So that's one of my goals, is to work on every piece of foundation to where it becomes superior than any other, challenge or anything that might profess against you or whatever like that. So I have a long way to go, but in the end, it'll probably be more than likely worth it. And we'll see what the body is really capable of versus all the knowledge that's been lost. And, some people can be destined for something. And I don't know. We'll see if that might be my calling, because I never expected to do any of this shit when I was younger. I just remember certain things out of my lifetime where I can kind of puzzle it together, and I'm noticing how it's all kind of coming together. But I don't know specifically how it's going to go. But I know that it's there, and I'm just following it through just to see where it really goes. And, if nothing successfully does come out of it, at least I could say, like, hey, man, that was a pretty fucking cool journey, And if I can't make anything of it, I'll just drive my RV, smoke a cigarette, and drink a beer, and enjoy the sunrise and sunset, and maybe a bitch or two, I'll just see how everything goes. But anyways, you guys have a good day, and hope you liked the video. And yeah, that's my next. I have a lot of other things I'm working on. I'm working on the bench thing, working on this thing, and then I'm gonna start working on stairs and other stuff like that. So over time, I'll show you everything that I've been doing. Don't forget to check out my other video where I was leaning into the wall. If you're wondering what music background that was from the first Terminator, I believe, from 1984 or 87. Yeah, that was a scene where the music scene that came out from that first Terminator was when he goes into the police station and he shoots everybody up. It's a fucking cool ass movie, but I like that that sound when you see me step on. So I like to put stuff together like that. But if I didn't have that sound going when I was hitting that brick wall, it's just the way it's lined up. It's kind of old and shit, and the way the foundation is, but it was shaking, and I can hear it all the way down on the other end go because it's in between these weird how do you say, like the driveway that where you park. There's like some fucking foundation that lines up, and then on the inside, it's kind of like if they put the brick wall on the inside of that stone, and it kind of shakes a little, but it's solid. But I was shaking it though. Eventually over time, if I built enough conditioning, I would probably be able to crack the fucking wall. Some people believe it, some people don't, but I've seen many dudes, like, if you look up the YouTube channels, you'll see dudes break a shitload of bricks with just their hand, like, and all of the shit crumbles down. So, what I believe is that if you condition your body enough, you gain more energy, you get more energy, and it comes back and it gives you more force. So, like, who's to say that amount of energy that you're applying over and over and over won't have more pressure and more, strength and power in order to crumble a different foundation that's just pretty much just there, Anyways, like I said, that's shit that I'll be working on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out. Have a good day.